Hey, this is Drakath from the Card Fight Club, and today we bring you guys my reverse Daiyusha deck profile. So, yeah, this reverse Daiyusha pretty anti-fun. Like, you minus 10,000 for your opponent, so that's pretty scary. So, yeah, but this deck, I think it's okay unless you're battling against like Chaos Breaker Dragon. Then Chaos Breaker Dragon can use his ability to retire the unit that you locked. So if you want to lock something like a trigger or something. So if they retire, no, it's not as bad as locking something like a 10k. So yeah. Without further ado, let's hop right into the deck. So starter I'll play Destiny Warrior Dai. I like him because you can use his ability. Boosting your gut. After that, you can counterblast one. You soul charge him and look at the top 5 cards for grade 3. Because I think this is good because you need all your grade 3s. So all your grade 3s are all needed. So yeah, especially reverse Daiyusha, because that's the main point of this deck. So he's probably an ace card of this deck. That's why I like him. So I'm glad Bushiroad made him. So just bring him to the side. 4 Justice Kobolds, because I like him because this is my new Justice, right? As Kenji says, this is the new Justice deck. So I do not play the critical trigger dude because I do not have them, etc. So play 4 Die Battles, because if you play Master Regat, you have to lock him. So yeah, because he's like 4k and it's like ugh. So, but it doesn't really matter whether you run him or not. I just run him because of its name. So if you play Master Regat, you can lock him using the reverse Daiyusha's ability. 4 of the draws, because Dimensional Robo draws you need it. And 4 Optimus Prime, the heal trigger, which is a Robo unit too. So 4 what's this? Die Brave. Yep. I like him over what do you call that? Die Marina, because he actually pressurizes your opponent more into blocking because, or if you do not block, congratulations, you get a +1. So yeah, but he's pretty good. So you can move him up from the soul, so you soul blast him up from the soul, and you can counterblast 1 to give the Vanguard ability. Once this unit attack hits, you can draw a card. So yeah, you counterblast 1 first, then you give that ability. But other than that, he's just a 7k booster. I mean, like he's pretty good. So yeah, 7k boosters are good. You guys might thinking you cross right, then after that this is 13k. You swing for 20, block it for 10, for 1 trigger to pass, block it for 15 for 2 triggers to pass. So that's, if they perfect guard it, congratulations, they perfect guard it. So yeah, and if you can, this combos are reverse Daiyusha, because you can use the reverse Daiyusha's ability to minus for them. Yeah. Next I play 4 what's this? Die Tigers. Once it's in the rear guard, once it attacks, you control a Dimensional Robo Vanguard. It gains +3000. 4 Die Shield. So play 4 Die Shield instead of Diamond Ace, because using reverse Daiyusha's ability, you have to lock a die unit, so die robo unit. So if you're forced to play Master Regat, at least you have something to lock. But yeah, don't generally want to play Master Regat, but yeah, just in case. So and 4 Dimensional Robo Go Cannon or Die Cannon, whichever you like. I like him as Die Cannon, so yeah, call him Die Cannon. So his ability is once he's in the rear guard, you could move him and 1 other card with a Dimensional Robo in the name to the soul, and you can give a unit with Daiyusha in the name a critical, extra critical. So if let's say I miswrite, I write reverse Daiyusha first, and I have, or let's say if I want to go for game, right, and I do not want to write Daiyusha first because he's pretty bad on that turn, so want to make him go up to 13k fast. Play him, play this unit, move these 2 into the soul, reverse Daiyusha gains a crit. I mean, like, it's not really that a minus to me, because you move something into your soul, and reverse Daiyusha gains +2000, so he becomes 13k on both turns. Now that's oh my god, that's good. Crossrides are good. So yeah. Although there are 6Ks behind the Dragons, behind these dudes, hits for 18, which is really good against other cross-ride decks such as Overlord the End. So yeah, if you're playing cross-ride, so situational plays have been here. So for what's this Die Fighter? I like him because he's 10k, and I removed Daiyusha right here, this card, because I think he's pretty bad. This card's bad unless you like get his ability off, then he's really good. But other than that, it's just a 9k rear guard, whereas I can have a 10k rear guard on both turns. No, I do not run him. I was running 4 of him before, and I was forced to play him, but you guys might be thinking, you can use reverse Daiyusha and lock him, right? I think, no, because it's just really bad. So, because his ability, once he becomes 13k, and once the attack hits, you can get his, then you only can get his ability off. If not, attack, that's it. So, yeah, it's I don't know, to me it's pretty bad. So yeah, I do not run him. Yeah. Cause sometimes I do not actually get to hit. But yeah, so unless I'm playing like the right chain, like if you guys can go check it, go check on my Daikaiser right chain deck. I play something like him, like if he becomes 14k attack hits, you can draw a card. Then that you can get it off because it was sitting for 20 and stuff. But anywho, so this is a die deck, not a whatever Daikaiser right chain deck and whatnot. So for 10ks, because I think 10ks are good. For Die Dragon, 12k attackers generally very good. So, and 2 Die Driller, just in case if I want to write Daiyusha, I can call him here, +1, give him 4000 power to activate his ability. So +1, once this unit is called, then you can activate the ability. Once this unit is called, you can +1 and give the unit 4000 power. So it's sort of like a Die Dragon for a turn, because 4000 plus 8000 is 12. So yeah, but he'll become an 8k. But usually he's one of my targets to lock, so I don't think that doesn't really matter. So he's one of my targets to lock. Now for my grade 3s. Yep, grade 3s, pretty standard, like 8. I'm running 8 grade 3s, so 4 of each Daiyusha, 4 normal Daiyusha, because normal Daiyusha is the requirement for the great Daiyusha's plus 2000 thing, because this is a cross-ride deck if you guys do not know. So yeah, Daiyusha's ability is during your main phase, once this unit is on a vanguard, once this unit becomes 14k, once his power becomes 14k alone, so not boosting, not whatnot. So yeah, once he becomes 14k, he gains a crit. So like I said, I usually do this. So I write and I call +1, give 4000 power to him, gain a critical, etc, etc. So yeah, pretty standard. Like his art is amazing and stuff. And 4 reverse Daiyusha. This guy is badass. His art, he's like gonna stab you, man. Like his art is actually pretty bad because he looks like a clown, but that doesn't really matter because let me just show you a card, okay? Now this is Great Daiyusha. I know it's an SP and etc, but yeah, this is Great Daiyusha. This is the light version, and this is like the reverse form. So if you guys wondering, what, this guy's Great Daiyusha and whatever shit. But yeah, so yeah. Sorry guys, I just woke up, so that's why my voice sounds a little cranky and stuff. But yeah, so I would say he's better than him because if you play this deck, you play like his deck, you can play lots of counterblast cards. But that's pretty your point. Let's play my side first, and let's go through these cards before we go through on Great Daiyusha, comparing and stuff, card choices and stuff. So yep, he's an SP if you guys do not know. So Spiral Patterns, oh my god, Japanese SPs, generally really nice. So yeah, let's not spend too much time talking about SPs and stuff. His ability is During a main phase, you can counterblast 1 and lock 2 of your rear guards with Dimensional Robo in the name, and your opponent's Vanguard gets minus 10,000 power. If you have him in the soul, he gains plus 2,000 power, so it becomes a 13k on both turns. Yeah, it's really terrifying to be a cross, right? Like, if you're playing against like a 9k Vanguard, like let's say Stealth Dragon Void Master, like, or let's say if they miss, right, they have like, let me just put this away first. They like have a Daiyusha here or something like that, 9k. These are 9k, right? These are 9ks. So they like have it here. You counterblast, this will become a negative number. Yeah, note that once they become negative number, they don't get a damage. So yeah, because people tend to get confused with that. So anywho, yeah, he's pretty weak, I would say, because you lose either 2 boosters or 2 attackers just to get the 10,000 power. Unless you lock 2 triggers, then that's kind of worth it. But if you lock something like, let's say, you lock like Dragon or like Fighter, it's not worth it, man. It's like you lose 2 attackers or 1 attacker, 1 booster. So yeah. The only fun part I like about him is that he can minus 10,000 power, and yeah, he's pretty fun to use. But I think I might be going back to Great Daiyusha again, cause I'm being cured from the reverse. So yeah, but I like him a bit better, cause like he is boss. Like he gains 2,000 plus a critical if you have 3 or more Dimensional Robo. So if you write Dimensional Robo, you write, he becomes 15k if you have Daiyusha in the soul. And he's like, you guys may be wondering, which is light, which is darkness? Like, obviously this is light, and this is like darkness and stuff. So all the blue became black, and all the black became blue. So, basically it's all the blue became black. So, yeah, etc. stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole deck. Yeah, so if you guys want me to post a deck profile on him, I might. So if you guys want me to post a deck profile on him, comment down below on yeah, I want to see this deck profile. So yeah, and I'll try my best to make another deck of him, cause I have like tons of perfect guards and stuff. But yeah, so that's my whole deck. Let's get Great Daiyusha out first. Reverse Daiyusha, so the starter. And you guys may be wondering, why am I not running Dailander? Yeah, this usually comes in people's mind. I do not run him because although behind the like 12k attacker, it hits for 18, yada yada yada, etc. But I don't think he's really good. But unless you can lock him and stuff, but he's not really good. I'd rather you play him in a Great Daiyusha deck. Now that's good. But if you like play him in this deck, it's not really that good. Cause firstly, it takes up your space, especially for your Grade 1 lineup. So because all your Grade 1s are pretty much staples. Yeah, these guys are staples. So yeah, but you guys can remove him if you want, like my previous builds. But I prefer this build because it's more consistent, and I love it. So yeah, that's pretty much my deck, my explanation and stuff on like which is good, which is bad and stuff. But yeah, so without further ado, let's end the video before I waste any more time. So thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe if you like this deck. Tell me if you want to see the Great Daiyusha deck profile. I'll be posting as soon as I can. Peace out.